Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Grandia 2. I am the Alchemical Rabbit, and Atoli is at the controls.
I am.
Ahead lies Grandia's Cathedral's famous library. You could search the world and never find a library as extensive as this.
As what? What?
Sorry, sir. Sometimes I have a little bit of a slur, and I apologize. Your companions are in there. Please return the books you have read to their proper places.
Yeah, sure thing. Let's go check the other room, actually. The guest room. Aha.
Beds.
I was just checking to make sure there wasn't like... Dude, so that symbol on the wall, that's like the symbol of Granus, right? So is that the equivalent of having like a big 3 foot long crucifix on your wall in your bedroom?
Yes.
That seems like a bit excessive.
A little bit.
I get having a crucifix, but like... Seems like maybe you're overdoing it on the scale.
Just a smidge.
Look at this world-famous library.
Oh my god, it's so extensive.
To be fair, considering we've seen, like, how many people live in the cities.
Yeah, that's fair.
So the population of this world is, like, 1,000.
Yeah.
This script is unfamiliar to me. Wow. This is really interesting. Oh, Mr. Ryudo. What did he have to say? You mean when he was actually talking out of his mouth? Nothing that wasn't completely ridiculous.
Let me explain it to you.
So he wants you to find the divine sword in order to halt the day of darkness. A dubious undertaking. We walk unguided through shadows. The only clue is the words. The divine sword rests with the Legion of Darkness.
I feel like that's actually pretty explicit. As long as you know what the Legion of Darkness is.
But no one does except for Roan.
Wait, Roan knows?
Continuing. You find anything else out about that? No, not in this place. Anyway, Mr. Ryudo. That's weird. It's anyway, Mr. Ryudo. You ought to read some of those books too. Like, he's not calling him Mr. Ryudo.
Yeah, I know that's I think it's supposed to be I think the period is a mistake. I think it's supposed to be anyway, Mr. Ryudo. You ought to read some of these books.
No, it's anyway, Mr. That picked up, so.
Good.
They have lots of details about Valmar and Granus, the Battle of Good and Evil, the Day of Darkness, and a whole bunch of other generic shit. Dinner awaits in the other room, kid, and books do not spoil or grow cold without use.
Also, my meal was cut short earlier,
now,
and
if you
I'm
want,
hungry.
we can read books and get full canon about the great religion of Granus. Let's give us one. Let's do one.
All right. Which bookshelf should I choose?
Whichever one. I think they're in numerical order from left to right.
So left over here?
Yeah, or possibly the little shelves on the other side of the room.
I'm going to look at the little shelves.
Yeah.
This one.
See, that's book 2 because it's on the second shelf. Holy Book of Granus 2. Misery joined in equal ruin for 6 days and 7 nights, and on the 7th day, darkness and light sought a reckoning. The hand of light gripped its blade, great and terrible, and the cloak of darkness was as its shield. This was written by Zera's grandfather.
Oh, okay.
Thus were they armed for war.
War!
True struck the blade of capital L light, and the darkness was cleaved and was not. Well, if it was cleaved and not, that sort of leaves its state kind of ambiguous.
No, it was cleaved and then ceased to exist.
Oh, that is not what that sentence says. It says it was cleaved and then it was not cleaved.
No, it just says...
Then did the blade pierce even the lowercase earth. The seas boiled and were scabrous, and long the land whelped.
Wept?
Wept. Whelped. Welp, even so was the earth riven. Great game, not doing it on the channel. And its wound man named the Grana Cliffs.
Wait.
And its wound man named the Grana Cliffs.
What does that that mean?
That means they named the big scar in the earth, that is the wound, the Granicliffs.
Right, but why does it say wound man named?
And it's wound, comma, man named the Granicliffs.
Oh, man is in capital M as in human.
You don't capitalize that, but yes.
Well, they should have, to clarify.
I think the comma would have been better. Then did the light move to seal those parts of darkness that yet remained, for in its fall did it not remain whole. Those who had named the darkness God were in like fashion named the people of darkness, and they did hide their faces from heaven. Content in its work, the light blessed the lowercase earth, and all was made well. And then wounded, the light fell in a heavy slumber.
So which of the portraits above us is his father or grandfather?
The left one.
The white-haired guy?
Yes.
Okay.
The dark-haired one's his father.
Gotcha.
The light will burn in our hearts and will not expire. This men swore, for the god of light shall return to claim the lowercase earth. And the sword of light, called the divine sword, came to rest with the legion of darkness in remembrance of their betrayal.
All right, so we've got a context clue. The Legion of Darkness betrayed the light.
They were the people who worshipped Satan.
Satanists.
Yes. And there was peace.
Excellent.
The people of darkness. Something wrong, kid? You're pale. Nothing. Nothing at all. You sure about that? So kudos to you for actually finding that little thing, because that's actually something easily skippable.
I was like, I feel like I picked the best one to
I think
read.
you might have, actually.
So, why is Zara blonde if his father is dark hair?
His
Dark
mother
hair
was
is-
blonde.
But,
Allele charts, you still have a 25% of being blonde.
fair enough. Alright, so we're leaving?
I think so. I think
Goodbye.
it gives us enough context. At least I think so.
Indeed.
You have taken no damage in like 3 episodes.
What if, but I don't know if the boys, they needed some,
The boys?
the boys needed some recovery. I got some, Ryudo himself got some.
Alright.
We're gonna recover again
Okay.
when we get Elena
Okay.
back.
Okay, my bad.
Where am I going for food?
I think the guest room.
Ah! Yeah. Nope.
What was that?
That was me being
You
too excited.
spazzed out so hard you left the room.
I did.
I heard that dinner's ready. It will be ready very soon. Please wait a little while. I phased through Merrig.
He did. All right.
This is you.
What good is it to chase after fancy now that the threat of darkness is upon us? No one has ever found the divine sword. Oh, how can he be so nonchalant about matters of such weight? I must consult my auguries for some means of holding back the darkness. Oh. Oh. This is an evil sign. The day of darkness draws near.
His crystal ball cracked.
I know. And the lights changed red.
This light.
Hello, nurse. That jump.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ah! The wings of Valmar! Valmar! Here in the cathedral! Someone come quickly!
I always wonder if our neighbors hear us. Truly, bread is the body's life, as the earth is all that... The bread is the body's life, as the earth is to all that spring from it. So also a fine bread is loam for the soul.
Did they just give us a bottle of water and some bread?
It is a church. Maybe it's wine. Well, this bread is delicious. Mr. Ryudo, are you going to eat?
Roan, Merrick, I only eat meat.
Roan, Merrick, I'm going to look for that goddamned sword. Look at each other. I thought you would say that. The sword interests me, for I have not before heard of its like. I don't get out much. So you two are coming along? It was evermore my intent. Please, let me come along, too. Well, I could use your help. I appreciate it. If it is as His Holiness Sarah says, this has meaning for me, too. What do you mean? Well, you see... Damn it, not again! We're eating and he was about to reveal some plot stuff. Excuse me, I am told that Valmar has taken human form and entered the cathedral. Have you seen any suspicious persons that may look like Satan?
Nope. Nope, I have not. Sorry, sir.
Huh? No. No one has been here. Please, excuse my interruption. I must go because Satan is in the building. Must be Millennia. What the hell is she thinking?
I like how they're just like, God damn it, Millennia.
Yep.
I wish I could talk to them.
Don't we all?
I want to know what goes through
Let's save.
their big old heads.
Is Roan's head that big? I mean, he is a kid. Kids have big heads.
They do. I mean, look how giant his head is in compared to, like... Actually, it's pretty on par with everybody else's.
It's like, what are you talking about? He's on model. He has giant eyeballs. That's the freaky thing about Roan.
He does have pretty big eyes.
Especially in his portrait. I'm just going to tell you right now, balcony.
The balcony?
I remember when I was a kid, I actually got lost here. Because I didn't realize I could go up there.
That's cool.
Millennia.
So, you're gonna look for the Grana Saber, right, Ryudo?
You... What the hell are you doing here? You're practically standing on the dinner plate of God.
Oh, like I care. If Granis ever wakes up, that big god can smack me stupid, as long as I get to follow you around again, Ryudo.
I don't think you've thought this through. See, when we find the sword, we're going to use it to stab evil people.
Oh, you're concerned about me. No one has ever been such a gentleman to me before. Just do what you think is best.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying here, Millennia.
Don't worry about me. I know what I want, and we're running out of time.
Running out of time?
Apparently. Oh.
And that's all that happened, apparently.
Interesting.
That is what happens. It's a weird cut.
Okay, odd.
It's mostly just... It's so you get introduced to Millennia's take on this situation as well.
Right.
But, like... Does she just transform back? Does she, like, go... I'm just gonna go fly and stretch my wings for a little bit. I'm gonna go dive bomb the hamster sheep things. Like, does she go eat a few?
Maybe. Oh my gosh, she does. She just goes and she, like, munches on them.
Elena wakes up just covered in sheeple blood.
Well, she seems to be fine now.
Well, Mr. Ryudo, have you made up your mind?
Yep.
One question. When we get the Grand Saber, will it belong to you, the church? And how will it be used?
It's amazing he floats.
The sole purpose of the sword is to strike down Valmar. As such, it belongs to none. for this great hope Granus has given to all. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Time to rock. We'll find the Granus Saber. Not for the sake of Granus or the church.
Ryudo.
Look, I'm sick of all the suffering in the world. If Granus won't do anything about it, then someone has to. Well, well, Mr. Ryudo. Elena, you should leave now as well. Your soul brims with light. Be strong in your mission, and do not yield your heart.
Yes, Your Holiness Sarah, farewell.
Lord Granus spoke to me last night. I am permitted to tell you this much. Ryudo must face the past, should he desire the divine sword. You should remember this. You should take this along as well. I'm sure it will be quite useful. Bling.
Bling.
The
Book of Priests.
We now have the White Mage book.
Cool. Wait, didn't we already have it the whole
No,
year?
we didn't. We had...
Oh, wait, this is the book. Okay,
this
gotcha.
is the book. Helena, take care. And remember well our words.
Your Holiness.
Like, you know how we have that one egg that doesn't really have any good offense spells?
Yeah. Oh,
So now we have choices.
Ryudo, thank you for accepting this request.
I wasn't going to let a dainty little princess mince and prance around with our faithful and obedient bodyguard, after all.
You have an odd relationship, Ryudo.
Oh, Ryudo, you.
I like their relationship.
I like their relationship, too.
It's not exactly healthy, I know. Miss Elena, we're together again. Our paths again are as one. It is good.
It's not even been a full 24 hours, guys. Calm down.
Also, has anyone mentioned to her that she was Millennia last night and that the entire Vatican saw her?
Thank you, everyone.
Come on, let's get moving. However, I would like to check out that egg. If you're okay with that.
I am okay with that.
Alright, let's go power up.
Power up.
Oh my god. Yes, she did the thing again. She went to every button. Oh, the book. Book of Priests. That's what we wanted. Excuse me. So that's just big old HP boost.
Nice.
You will probably get that.
Yep.
So these, you notice, are blue. That means they cost magic coins.
Okay.
So we actually can't afford any of these. But see, it ups spell power of certain categories.
Nice.
I would go ahead and get that. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Who should we stick it to?
Whoever you are worried about dying.
Okay.
Like, when we have Millennia, her.
Okay.
So we can equip that
We can.
right now. Like, so, nope. No,
So-
it's under skill equip.
Right.
Yeah, go down one. There we go.
I mean, I guess I just put it on her for right now, right? Because she's keeping everybody alive. Doesn't she have my...
She has, like, the weakest defense, too.
Yeah.
So maybe so.
Okay.
So you just go down one, or you hit change. And then go... No. Go down one, change. There you go. And then you scroll over to the Book of Priests. Keep going. There it is. And now she has 1900 HP.
Oh my god.
This is why I had you put all the points into it.
Yep. Fair enough.
Now she will have to heal for that, but that's
Yeah.
okay. We'll pass it in on the way out.
Yep.
All right. So you have completed what I believe is Act 1 of the game.
Nice.
Like, I'm trying to think back. Admittedly, it's been 2 or 3 years since I played this.
Oh.
Hell, never thought we'd travel together again in those whole, like, 12 hours that we were separated. But I'm counting on you, Elena.
These
all right?
people, like, I like this story.
Yeah.
And I do also really like Ryudo and Elena's relationship. But holy crap, are all 4 of these people super codependent to one another after, like, really not knowing each other for that long? They're like, we must stick together and never be separated, guys. We need each other.
Everyone link arms.
Everyone link arms and never let go.
Yeah.
I feel the same way, Ryudo, Roan, Merrick, and Sky, too. I'm counting on you all. This time, it might be more difficult for us.
difficult times are indeed upon us, welcome is the comfort of friends in this hour. That's right. Traveling would not be fun at all without you, Miss Helena. Where do we travel to? The Divine Sword is held by the Legion of Darkness, end quote. We can't just knock on their door, grab it, and run. I am not familiar with this Divine Sword.
I remember, in the holy book containing a passage, the people of darkness continue to hide deep in the bowels of the earth. It is a metaphor, or is there more substance in it? Perhaps it is with these people we shall find the Legion of Darkness.
Perhaps if we visit the kingdom of Siren where I lived, we might learn the meaning of these words. You got a lead? No, I just thought we might learn something useful. What other knowledge have we which would intimate a course of action? Something about confronting my past, which probably means... Melphis! Surely it could be none but he. Melphis. A long time it has been, brother.
Now, you two. Anyway, the Kingdom of Siren, what is it like?
Well, the climate is warm and there's lots of water. It's very good country. Yeah, we don't need a weather report, kid. We need to find some leads, and we might as well start in the Kingdom of Siren, I guess. The Kingdom of Siren lies to the east of the St. High Mountains. Come on, let's go.
Roan knows something.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But, as we head back to the inn to save our game, let's see if we won't do it tonight, but let's see if there's a dinner available.
Oh my god, so we can have something other than bread and water?
Yeah. And sake.
And sake? Do you think that's what it actually is?
It might have actually
It's actually
been
just like
thinking about
bread
it.
and sake.
Hey, man. So, yeah. But, until... Oh, totally.
I'm sorry, it's really hard to go around
Doors are
corners.
difficult, I know.
They are. I get stuck on them.
Welcome. Hey, there is one, so...
Cool.
So, go ahead and recover, and ladies and gentlemen, we'll pick up with dinner and then head on out next time. If you have enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. I have been the Alchemical Rabbit.
And this has been Atoli.
And we'll see you later.
Bye guys, thanks for watching.